As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, no changes are made at the player level. What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball, start blocking out any and all noise.
And now the New York Knicks start. Bashard out there with Anunoby. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Brunson, no good. Maxey feeling it out a bit. McCain with the ball. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Here's Brunson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Towns throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Shamet with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now, here's Maxey. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. McCain finds Drummond. Towns with the steal. And it's hard penetrating. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Hawkes with the rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Pass to McCain. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Hawkes. Hawkes sets a screen for McCain. Hawkes finds McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And that one's good, Shamet.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Count it.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. When Karl-Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Karl-Anthony Towns. Outside, Maxey. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. And it's Beasley in for Landry Shamet. Now here's Brunson. He had 35 points last game out. And it's Robinson with the jam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at him, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Oubre is checked in for Trendon Watford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Jaime Jaquez. Now here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 2. Maxey passes to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Brunson. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Brunson to the middle and finished off by Robinson.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Anunoby, no good on the triple. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Brunson against Maxey. No good from 11 feet. Here's Beasley. That one drops for him.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Mitchell Robinson firing on all cylinders, guys, for New York. He notched 8 points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Lowry out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Bucket is good.
You gotta like how Lowry puts his head down and just charges in on the drop.
There's a screen by Robinson. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Knicks. Pass to Bona. Back to Lowry. Here's Grimes. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They sink a little bit here in the rankings, still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And you know with the Knicks, they're still in the middle of the pack, but moving in the wrong direction. Need to start putting some things together. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Clarkson, but Trey, offensive rebound. He can't get that one to fall. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Oubre, and that one comes up a bit short. Clarkson finds Beasley. Here's Towns, covered by Watford. And it's Towns missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Grimes. No good from outside.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Towns takes the three. Good on the triple. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Drummond's checked in for Oubre. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Maxey kicks to Drummond. Akis with a wide open look. By 76ers, another three.
They're having first quarter from deep.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Drummond. The kick out to Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Maxey finds Watford. Back to Maxey. Screen by Watford. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Maxey.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Brunson the pass to Beasley. Now Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jared McCain's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Landry Shamet comes in for Malik Beasley. To the wing on the left. Here's Watford. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Here's Jaquez following the score by New York. The shot by Watford, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Hart, that's good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Watford. Back to Maxey. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 14.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And they're pushing it up. Uncovered. It's rebounded by New York. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 6-point game. Lets the three fly. Back to Watford from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brunson outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a...
Now let's take a moment. And that is our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Landry Shamet. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
The kick out to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers trail by 3. Inside, Towns with the steal. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. From downtown, it's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson outside. Misses the 3.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got 5.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. New York leading by 3. Towns the screen. Brunson kicks to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The shot by Watford, no good. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Maxey passes to Drummond. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And slam dunk by Maxey.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
And here's Brunson. He has 5. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Maxey. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Crosses over. Out to Brunson. Anunoby passes to Shamet. Back to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Drummond, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Town. For Philadelphia, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Beasley's checked in. Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson from past the arc. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Pass to Grimes. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Here's Watford. Fires the 3. Drummond. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beasley kicks to Anunoby. Brunson against McCain. It's Hawkins with the drive. Basket counts.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive.
Been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The shake. McCain's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 5. McBride passes to Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's McCain, defended by McBride. Beasley against Oubre. And he banks in the layup. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Clarkson outside. To the paint. McCourty. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Oubre up top. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And a great show through 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th, who will carry the day? And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Oubre, Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 5. Grimes passes to Maxey. Over McBride. And that one's good. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Knicks shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. McBride passes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
It's tipped. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Oubre.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
For 3, Edwards. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's McBride. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Clarkson. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Grimes. Offline with his 3. Grimes has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 8th assist in the game. Maxey against Brunson. Down low, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Trendon Watford's checked in for Oubre. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Edwards. And Jared McCain subbed in for Quentin Grimes. And he comes up with the deuce.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. New York leading by 9. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Brunson on the move. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now Towns, a free pass leads him right to the rack.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
A different look for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Malik Beasley. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Maxey attacking. That one goes. Count it.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Again, hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Brunson goes in. Oh, softly lays it in.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
On the wing, Anunoby. Jaquez defending. Outside, Brunson. The three doesn't go. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Jaquez. From outside, Towns with the rebound. Jaquez against Hart. Anunoby missed on the 3. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
At the line for your sixth.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson trained from outside.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
does not go. Puts up the three. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Up top, Maxey. Brunson covering. Towns with the rebound. Misses the three. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very...
Cash route, flying at a fast rate. Kept my hand clutched. I'm